Yo, peace, love, joy, prosperity, all that good stuff in infinite abundance. My name is Takia, and thank you to all my Takia loves for always stopping by, hearing the message, spreading the message, and of course, by spreading the message, I hope you guys are taking time out to leave a thumbs up if you like the content, a comment below, suggesting future topics, and of course, sharing on your social medias because when you guys share the message, it really helps us conspire as a collective whole. So, guys, what is new with you guys? Anytime you have something that's just super exciting and you want to share it with somebody, I'm a great person. Just leave a comment below, and I'll also start to leave my email where you guys can reach me to suggest topics or just other personal matters. So, guys, right now we have been talking about fear more and more amongst my circle of friends and also just with you guys. And fear can really make you shrink and not really want to be all and even who you're meant to be. So, the best thing to do is to be yourself, right? But sometimes it can be so hard when you are living in a world where you have to feel like you have to conform to a certain beauty standard. It's always about what somebody else thinks. When really, truly, guys, the only thing that matters is your perception of you because you are the one in control, right? You are the one creating your reality. So, guys, you have to always remember these 3 tips because when it comes to being yourself, guys, sometimes you have that moment where you start to go around places and people that don't serve your highest good, and it's like it rubs off on you in such a way that it's like you don't even feel like yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's like you feel like pieces or bits of you are just scattered and missing until you start to align and go within and bring yourself back too. So, guys, these are 3 reasons, 3 tips why you should always, always be yourself. Number 1, guys, is what is it about you that makes you different, right? Just ask yourself that question because the first tip is remembering what makes you different, right? You have to understand that you were created perfectly for a purpose by our Creator. And in that purpose, guys, you were made unique. So it just goes as, this type of perspective, right? It's this simple. You like to draw, right? You like to write. You like to model. Okay, there are hundreds, thousands, millions of other people who have these type of gifts and talents. But remember that there's something about the way you write the poem. There's something about how you put certain words together in your book that just makes someone's energy just pop. It just inspires them, okay? And there's nobody that can walk a runway like you, girl. So you got to remember those things like, I am really unique and different. And if I start to compare myself to other people, I'm sleeping on myself. So wake up. Remember, you fabulous, okay? And you don't have to try to be anybody but yourself. It's the best feeling, I'm telling you guys. Tip number 2, guys, is never be ashamed. Never be ashamed to be yourself, right? Sometimes you really have it deep in your heart to do what's right. You have it deep in your heart to be a certain way. And what the cool or popular kids are doing, and this is for the younger crowd, because if you're an adult, I hope the only leadership that you're following is the kind that can get you to the next step with your real estate business or with God or things of that nature. But this is for, children. Sometimes, guys, you could be ashamed to be a certain way and to be that goody two-shoes kid that does the right thing. But trust and believe me, baby, God is watching and God is going to reward you. Understand how some people feel like they're getting away with certain things because they haven't, felt the consequences yet, but everybody has their judgment day here, okay? So understand how it's okay to have your own mind, to be your own individual, and to never be ashamed. If you're out and about with somebody and they're supposed to be your real friends, there shouldn't be any moment of shame where you can't say, hey, I'm starting to feel, a weird feeling. I'm starting to feel anxiety even, or I'm starting to feel like we should move from this area, right? If they're treating you like a lame or goofy or trying to tell you you're the party pooper, those aren't your friends. You should never have to be ashamed or feel like you can't speak up or say how you feel, right? If you want to go into the bathroom and pray, you should be able to tell your friend, like, look, sis, I'll be right back. I'm finna go give Jesus a couple of minutes, okay? Or Allah or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But why the heck would you ever feel the shame? You're riding in your car, okay? You play Megan Thee Stallion all day. You play NBA Youngboy. But when your friend get in the car, right, do you share with her the gospel music that you like to blast, right? Are you really, truly, fully being yourself? Like if you want to listen to meditation music, a podcast, or just some dope gospel music, are you not going to do it because of who you're around? Like, be yourself. At the end of the day, I'm telling you, people are going to be themselves, and you might not even like it. So why not be yourself, and you know you're going to like it? So my third and final tip, I know y'all see me looking down a lot. That's because my phone has a tendency to look like it's recording, and I'll just be talking to myself, and when the video is ready for me to view, it's not there. It drives me crazy, guys. So tip number 3 is the truth will set you free, guys. Like I say, it goes back into, what makes you different, and also not being ashamed. Because understand that when you live and stand in your truth, guys, you are really, truly free. You're free from the judgment of other people's. You're free from your own worries and anxiety. You're free from feeling the pressure like you have to be anything but yourself, right? When you can say no to people, when you can stop lying to people, you can stop lying to yourself. When you can stop lying to yourself, you can stop lying to other people. But as long as you're trying to be something you're not, just to impress and please other people, you will always feel empty inside. You will always feel disappointed in the end in yourself. So understand that if you're not about a certain life, if you ain't about that life, stop acting like it. Stop trying to go to the clubs where, they wear less clothes at. Stop trying to go hang on the corners where, they moving packs at. Stop trying to go and spend all your money on some designer when you could go and start your own business. Understand, baby, when you start to be yourself, you are truly, truly beautiful. Be beautiful, okay? So you guys, those are my 3 simple tips for right now. And being yourself is something that really takes, time, because you have to actually find yourself. And you might be around distractions sometimes. You might always place yourself in other people's company. You might have to, analyze yourself to see if you're codependent. Because if you're having such a hard time to feel your own emotions, energy, and connect with yourself and see your visions for your future, it's because you're around a lot of people, and maybe those people are not going where you're going and serving your higher good. So start to spend some time alone. Understand that, being selfish is a part of being self-full, okay? You can't fulfill yourself if you don't take time out to focus on yourself. So, to be the best you that you could be, the greatest version of yourself, you know what I'm going to tell you guys here at Takia Love. It's all about self-love, self-care, and self-development on a mental, emotional, physical, spiritual, and financial level. Okay, guys? So that's what we're here to do. Here to level up with y'all.